You told me my childhood abandonment issues were aesthetic overthinking.
I said it's not that deep.
You said that after she cried?
Yes.
Oh, that's layered.
Gen Z Court is back in session.
All rise for Judge Sadie Bloom. Emotional posture upright as well.
Good morning, community. Let's unpack gently.
Case 004. Claire versus Casey. Allegation. Emotional trivialization via the phrase, "It's not that deep." Plaintiff, Claire 21. Astrology enthusiast. Claims trauma was minimized. Defendant, Casey 23. Self-described realist. Claims he meant no harm.
Intent versus impact. My favorite tension.
The phrase was delivered during a discussion regarding childhood abandonment, attachment styles, and a horoscope.
Of course it was.
Let the emotional proceedings begin.
I was explaining why I struggle with people leaving. It connects to my dad moving away and my attachment style. He laughed and said, "It's not that deep." In that moment, I felt small, like my feelings were dramatic content.
That's dismissal culture.
What's your moon sign?
Cancer.
That explains everything.
She sent me a 12-minute voice note analyzing a text I sent that just said, "Okay." I said, "It's not that deep," because it wasn't. I wasn't attacking her trauma. I was trying to stop things from escalating.
12-minute voice note is a documentary.
He's minimizing again. That smirk.
I care about her. I just don't think everything is symbolic.
It is to me. You told me my childhood abandonment issues were aesthetic overthinking.
I said it's not that deep.
You said that after she cried?
Yes.
Oh, that's layered. Casey, when she was crying, what was the vibe in the room?
Heavy.
And your contribution to that heaviness?
I tried to lighten it.
By invalidating it?
By grounding it.
Grounding without consent is control.
Everything is control if you zoom in far enough.
Zooming in is literally what depth is, Cole. Claire, did you want solutions or validation?
Validation.
Did you communicate that?
I said, "I just need you to understand."
Casey, that was the cue.
I thought she was overanalyzing a 2-word text.
2-word texts are portals.
Okay is emotionally aggressive sometimes.
Technically, okay is neutral.
Nothing is neutral when someone is crying, JJ.
I didn't mean it like, your trauma is fake. I meant, the situation wasn't catastrophic.
Why does he sound reasonable? Why does that make me more upset?
Casey, do you see how it's not that deep can feel like your feelings are excessive?
I guess.
Guessing is not accountability.
It's as close as we get.
Claire, are you sometimes deep?
Yes.
Profoundly?
Yes.
Does everything require escalation?
Maybe not everything.
Character development unlocked.
Here's what I'm holding. Claire, your depth is not a flaw. It is texture, but not every ripple is an ocean. Casey, logic without softness is a blunt instrument. The phrase, "it's not that deep," is hereby ruled emotionally reckless in vulnerable contexts.
That is not a codified offense.
It is now community law. Casey, you are sentenced to replacing that phrase with, "Help me understand what this means to you." For 30 days.
That's longer.
Growth is verbose. Claire, you are sentenced to pausing before escalating symbolism. Not every delayed reply is abandonment. Balance is the assignment.
Depth isn't the problem. It's assuming everyone swims the same.
That's actually quite deep.
Water signs everywhere are shaking.
Accountability on both sides. I respect it.
Let this be the lesson. If someone is drowning, don't tell them the pool is shallow. And if you're in a puddle, maybe don't call it the ocean.
Court adjourned. Hydrate responsibly.